Hello, YouTube. I just realized you're probably being blinded by the lights there. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. How is everybody tonight? It's just me. Hey, how are you? So I'm going to hang out with you. I do have a co-host that is going to pop in when she's available. And until then, we'll just chat and work. I have plenty of things to photograph. Speaking of photographing things, so last week we talked about, real quick before we left the live stream over on Small Town Picker with Gail, that we were going to make sure we actually listed 10 things tonight, and I was to prepare my photos ahead of time and have those ready to go so that I could actually get them listed, because typically I will just stay here, chat, and photograph things. However, I did not get that goal met, the photographing 10 things and bringing it in with me. So I'm going to do my usual. I'm going to photograph tonight and appreciate the conversation with you guys while I'm here. And just, that's the kind of work I need to get done when I'm on here and when I'm in my room here. And because I can take those photographs with me and leave and go and work on those later, it is a fantastic plan for me. And it's not a fail. It's just a change in plans. All right, hang on. I'm going to add Carolyn into the stream here real quick. Looks like she's ready. Hello. Okay, so I can't hear, but I think that's a me problem. Hang on a second. Okay. No, but hang on. What did I fail at? Okay, so they can hear me. That's good. Can you guys hear Carolyn? That's another question. It doesn't look like you're muted, so it may just be me that can't hear. Let me check one more thing here. That's not it. Okay. Well, I'm not sure. Are you on an iPhone? Because sometimes iPhones will take a minute to catch up. Okay, so they cannot hear you either. So maybe she's not talking, they said. I don't know if your volume affects if they can hear you or not. All right, Tommy, you're going to have to help us troubleshoot this one, because I don't know what to do. We're trying to figure that out. I'll give you a brief introduction. This is my friend Carolyn. We went to high school together a long time ago. A very long time ago. Way too long ago. And she is on Instagram as Treasure Seeker. So that's SEEK8R. And she is also a reseller. Did you give Mike access when you joined? Yes. Okay. What device are you using right now? Can you type in the chat? So we met a very long time ago, and Carolyn started reselling, I think, about 6 months ago. And I think it was a little bit of my influence. Have her pop out and pop back in and make sure you gave access. Okay. So you'll just leave where the red X is and then come back. Okay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the help, because I'm not so much technically challenged. I'm StreamYard live broadcasting challenged. I don't do it often enough to know what all the ins and outs are. So anyhow, if any of you brought your 10 things to list tonight, that's fabulous. I have I have my change in plans that I'm going to work on, which is just the photographing like I usually do. But we'll have Carolyn with us to chat as soon as she figures out what is causing the sound to not show up. But in the meantime, I don't know if I said hello to Greg. I did say hello to Tommy when he gave me a #fail comment. If anybody else is here and you want to say hello in the chat, that would be awesome. Let us know what you're up to tonight. So typically we have some reseller chat and just life in general, what's going on, the weather. Anybody experiencing the weather on the East Coast with the rain moving up that way? I'm not sure where Hurricane Elsa is at these days. And there's David. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. So I have things to photo. I guess I'll talk a little bit about this piece that I have real quick because it kind of goes along with last week. If you caught us, well, no, was it last? It might have been 2 weeks ago. Okay. There's nobody waiting in the green room because I would be able to see her down below where I am on the screen, right? Excuse me. So on one of our shows recently in the past couple of weeks, okay, there's Carolyn. I'm going to have her pop back in and try this again. All right. No. Okay. Let me try. Okay, it says edit mic settings. Maybe it's on my end. Automatically adjust mic volume. Let me turn that off and turn your volume up and see if that helps. Okay. Can you say hello? See if that helped? No? Okay, so Tommy said maybe if you use earbuds, it might help. Do you have earbuds that you can connect to whatever device you're using? And I will talk about the Pokemon sale tonight also. That was an interesting one. Would you like to say hello?
I should have my parents, right?
So Tim's here tonight. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
We can't hear Carolyn. We're not sure why. Trying to figure it out.
You got her muted.
No, I don't. It's right there. I just turned her volume up.
Just a jerk. All right. It's there if you want something.
All right, yeah.
I got cheese bread too.
All right.
All right. I'm going to die.
Yep. So we are having pizza tonight for dinner. What are you guys having? I'm looking at the picture you sent me, Carolyn, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's correct. It says you're using a microphone called Realtek. Do you have a microphone, or is that just in your device? Maybe you need to choose a different microphone. No, I can't hear it. You're on your, okay, you're switched to iPad. Okay. Have her drive to my house. That would take a couple hours. Oh. Tim, they said it's good to see you're out of the closet these days. I don't know if you heard me or not. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm just going to show you guys. I found one more piece of the slag glass that I was selling off. I sold the cow. I forget which other one. And I found one more piece when I was unpacking another box. So I am going to get this one listed. The purple. Oh, I sold the cow and the owl. That's the other thing. Oh, no, I should probably tell you where's Gail. So Gail took the evening off because she is traveling tonight. She was going to drive home a different night. It ended up being tonight. And that was what worked out best for her. So maybe she is listening on her drive and can safely say hello at some point. It'll let us know if she stops by or not. But no, Gail will be back next week. And actually, we will be over on her channel, Small Town Picker, next week. I think I have her information all in the description. Gail's replacing all the headboards in the camper. Okay. Are you guys sure there's nothing I can do? Oh, wait, I have to add you. Okay.
Hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yay.
Okay, I'm going to kick out your other person.
Okay.
There we go.
That's
all right.
I was trying to use my laptop. Like, I actually spent a bunch of time today trying to figure it out because I've never used my laptop. So I don't know why. I don't know why it's not working.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, it happens. What are you going to do?
Okay.
It's on here, though. That's what stinks. And I don't think I can see everybody's chat, right, on my phone.
No, I usually have to. Well,
or should I?
It should pop up on the right side of your screen. If not, then you'll need a second device.
Yeah.
So I guess if you are up to it and ready, I'll have you tell everybody a little bit about you and how you ended up here tonight.
Well, I started in December, and it actually started on Facebook because they had that special where you could do 10 free listings and free shipping or whatever. Yep. And I was like, what the heck, I'll try it, with one or two things. And I couldn't believe how fast they sold and how many people wanted them.
Yeah.
So I was always really scared to try eBay. It just seems so, I don't know, hard to understand or whatever.
Yeah.
And
it is somewhat complicated. Yeah.
Yeah. So I tried with one baby outfit and then I'm like, maybe I'll try 2 and 3,
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my gosh, this stuff's selling. I couldn't believe it. Because when
crazy?
I've done Facebook, just people picking up from the house.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing. Or people want super small, $1 or $2, no good amount of money. So yeah, it's awesome. I don't know.
All right, they're asking about your tattoo.
Oh, which one?
I guess one that's visible.
Oh, this one. Oh, butterfly and forget-me-nots.
Okay, and so now they want to know, what do you sell? And there's my mom. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom. I love vintage stuff. Just I'm still learning so much.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much up for selling anything, but I feel like me and you are a little bit similar on what we like.
Yeah, I think so too. So if you look at Carolyn's store, and I do stalk her store, some of her more recent sales are vintage things, pottery, ceramics, glass, things like that. So a lot that's similar to what I sell, but also, I see clothing pop up in there every once in a while and some shoes and things. I'm assuming those are like you and the kids stuff that you're selling then.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, I sold. I don't know if you saw. I sold a Scale of Justice, a vintage Scale of Justice. You know what that is or no?
No, I don't think I did see that.
It's just like a big like metal thing, and it's got the two scales on each side, like crystal plates.
Okay.
It doesn't actually move. It's just set. So I had a bad feeling about this because the woman didn't pay, and it had been 4 days. I didn't realize it had been 4 days. Oh, thank you. But so she messages me and she's like, I'm going to pay you tomorrow. I'm like, are you there?
Yeah, you're frozen, but we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I had a bad vibe, but I was like, what the heck? So I sold it to her. She had negative reviews on as a seller too. So anyways, she got it, messages me. I knew this was gonna happen. It's broken. I think she just didn't want it.
Okay.
And the way she messaged me was just like not cool. She's like, and I shouldn't have to pay for return shipping. Okay. And you know what sucks is the shipping's like $38.
Oh geez. Is it that heavy? What is it all brass?
Like 7 pounds.
Oh, okay. Well, can she send it UPS? It might be cheaper.
It was UPS.
Oh geez. Okay.
I know. So I'm like, I don't know if I should let her keep it. I hate to do that because I feel like she's not the best person. But
yeah, sometimes you just get stuck with that.
Right.
I know, it sucks. Okay. So do you have it back yet or you're still waiting for it?
Well, she hasn't even filed like the return yet.
Oh, okay. So maybe she won't. Maybe she'll just let it go.
I don't know. It was like $130.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I've had people ask to return stuff and never send it. And then I've had people like wait till literally the last second to mail it back.
Right.
Yeah, because I went in one time and asked eBay to close a return, and like minutes later, I got the tracking number that it was sent. I was like, "You're not be kidding me!"
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
So, but again, I've had people that just didn't even bother to ship stuff back. So
yeah.
Okay. Tommy says she's scamming. Have her put in return. Yeah. So just let eBay send the label.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And of course I did not get insurance on it, which I'm so mad at myself.
Did you send it priority mail?
It was UPS.
Oh, okay. I don't know what their insurance is.
They'll do up to 100. So I can get 100 back, but
yeah. Did she send you pictures, by the way?
Yes. After I asked her, and then she said, "Oh, I already sent them."
No. Yeah, that sounds like a bad deal. Unfortunately, every once in a while you're going to run into those
I feel
people
like
that are just, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Sucks. I hate mean people.
I know. It's just like the same situation with that pottery. I don't know if you remember that soup tureen.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. It's like that again.
So did you relist that once it came back, the soup tureen?
Not yet. Are you allowed to do that? Like, I didn't know what the rules. Okay. All right.
Yep. You can go ahead and relist it. You don't want to relist it until you have it in your possession.
Yeah, I do. Like, I got the money back and everything, which was
awesome. Yeah, you can totally relist it. And just in the description, mention the flaw that the other person sent it back for. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. I'm like, how much should I mark it down? I don't know, like $10 or something.
Yeah, whatever you think. If somebody else
Right.
thinks that, they'll send you an offer.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he was hoping there weren't pictures of it.
I know. I'm like, did she break it after I asked for pictures? You know what I mean? And
Right.
she said it was broken in 2 places. The pictures show one place, and it was like the very top. I just find it hard to believe because it's hard metal. And I wrapped it in 3 layers and put pillow cushions all around it.
Right.
I just find it hard to believe.
That's frustrating.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Tommy said they prey on newer accounts. So how many feedback do you have right now?
How many? Like 125?
Yeah.
That's
okay,
another thing. Have you guys... Oh, wait. Was it...
Yeah, don't send a partial refund. Just ask for it back. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Have you guys noticed anything? Like, have you noticed or have you gotten fewer feedback recently?
I have. That's so funny. Yeah.
Really interesting.
Mm-hmm. I send feedback to everybody.
Me too.
And I've had so few lately.
Yeah, it's literally half of what I had last month.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know what it is about buyers that do and don't leave.
Right.
Okay, so Greg says you can only give the lady a 50% refund once it gets back to you. I think that's only if you offer free shipping, because I offer returns on everything with the buyer pays shipping, and I do not get that option. The only option I get is to not refund the cost of the shipping, which I have buyer pays shipping, and so I do not refund the cost of the shipping either way. So,
oh, wait. When I get it back broken, I have to refund the shipping, right?
If she puts it in as an item, it depends on how she submits the refund. So you'll just have to wait and see what she does on that. Hopefully she doesn't use an item not as described and just wants to send it back.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. But if you get an option to give a partial refund, you might consider that.
I don't think she's good for that.
Okay. Yeah. So Tommy says if it's broken, you can't do half off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know there's all these like little, we can see just the cat's eyeball.
Oh.
There's the rest of her.
She's on her bad side.
Yeah. That's so funny. I have a gray cat with missing one eye too. That's so funny.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
She's not missing it, but she was born with a condition, and they said that's the way she is. So she coughs and stuff. It's just, it's nothing that can be fixed, unfortunately.
Okay, so Tommy has the option for partial refunds. I'll check. I have a refund in progress right now, so I will double check that when it gets back to me and see if I do have that option. But I thought it was only when you had free shipping. So we'll see. I will double check on that when that comes in. That's interesting. I know I don't have to refund shipping, and especially in this case. So the buyer that's sending a purse back to me, she said the item fits the description, but it's not going to work for her. And so it just says, I want to return because I don't want it, or something like that. And so that automatically makes it so that she has to pay the return shipping because she chose that option. If she put in there that the item was not as described, and they would have charged me for the shipping.
Okay.
So an item that arrives broken is an item not as described, and they will charge you for that if that's what she puts in as the refund request. And again, if it hasn't gone in, she may just not even mess with it.
I hope so.
Yeah, especially for a $130 sale, you want to keep
that. Yeah. And then I'm so bad to do insurance on things, because I just sold, I don't know if you saw it was like a bull coin bank for $180, and I didn't flip and put insurance on it.
You just forget.
I just forget all the time. I put this today on my laptop. Insurance. I don't know what it is. I just go to print the label and I don't think,
That's funny you said that because I sent out an item that I really should have insured this week also, which actually I'm going to tell you guys all about. It was
the Pokemon.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now that you said that, it just made me think about I didn't pick extra insurance either.
Yeah.
So I listed part of a Burger King kids meal Pokemon display. It was from 1994 or 95, somewhere around there. And it was the one where you could buy the extra gold Pokemon card. And so it had the shiny red ball and then the gold Pokemon card. And that's the part that I advertised that I was selling. And I put it up. I didn't know what to put it up as because like there were literally none. So I put it up as 300 just to throw a number out there. I got a lot of watchers, a lot of views on it. Hang on one second. There's a scale for decoration. Oh, okay. So anything fragile box, properly bigger box. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So I put in the description. Hey, Regina, thanks for stopping in. I put in the description that I also had the rest of the display. However, it was in poor condition. But if you wanted to view it, let me know and I could send pictures because I had pictures of it when it was still standing. After I took pictures of it standing up, I folded it down on the original folds that it would have been shipped with. So I didn't create any new damage on it. I just put it down flat the way it would have been shipped originally to the store. So the guy messaged me and said, hey, can I see the pictures of the rest of the pieces? And I said, listen, I'm going to just tell you ahead of time. I don't want you to get your hopes up. I said, it is dirty. It is bent. It is in poor condition, just so you know. And he said, that's fine. I'd like to see it. And so I said, everything on there, I think is restorable. Like, I think you could fix it. So I sent him all the pictures. And so what it was the stand was probably almost as tall as I was. There was another piece that stood up on top and it was missing parts. That one was missing a part. And then there was also a strip of all the other Pokemon toys that would have come in the kids' meals. And he sent me back a message and he says, all right, I think I'm up for the challenge of restoring that. Can you do $250 and I can drive up from Kentucky to get it? And I was like,
wow.
I don't think I want you driving up here.
Right.
So I messaged him back and I said, hey, how about $275 and I'll ship it UPS.
Wow.
So he agreed to that and he paid right away. But he paid the $300 because he didn't want somebody else to buy it in the meantime. And so then I just refunded him the $25.
Wow.
Okay. Where did I get it at? I purchased this when I went to Cincinnati. There was a private pick that Cincinnati Picker had set up for us at a house that two ladies were restoring, and they were selling everything in the house to raise money for the restoration. So it was part of that. The person that had lived there had gone around to the different restaurants and bought up these displays, and they had all kinds of toys and there was a lot more there that I could have picked up. I'm kind of regretting not picking up some of the posters and things that were there also. But I honestly picked it up thinking my son would want part or all of it, and he did not want any of it. So I was like, well, might as well sell it. So it worked out in the end. But yeah, that's where I picked it up. I paid $30 for that. I paid $40 for shipping and about $30 in fees. So I come out at $175 a head. I'll take it. It's all profit. That's, it profits at $175. So
yeah,
I had to tape 3 boxes together.
I saw that. I was like, oh man.
That was like the ultimate Franken box that I had to do for that with like almost, about half a roll of tape.
It's like a workout doing those boxes.
Oh my God. It was because not only did I have to tape them together, I also had to go and score them and like kind of move them sideways so that it would fit. Cause it was like, I didn't have the right, where do you get the right size box for that? Right.
Right.
So I had to like shift all the box.
Oh God.
And taped 3 of them together. So that was interesting. Did you just have me first when I feel display? Okay, no, I was not. I saw the display. I walked by it. The other folks that were there saw the display and walked by it. And they had already left. And then before I left, I said, if I don't grab that, I'm going to regret it. And so I went back up and got it. So yeah, others had passed. It was huge. I mean, I think that was part of the problem. I mean, so you figure, I want to say altogether, if you had stacked both the pieces together, it was over 5 foot tall. And then at the widest part, I would say at least 3 feet wide at the widest part. It was dirty. It was bent. Some of the corners were frayed. So, I mean, there was a lot wrong with it. There was a lot good about it, but there was a lot wrong with it. So I'm not surprised that, that other people passed it up. But the lady did not want to charge me a lot for it. And so she was just like, how about 30? And I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's good. Yeah. The other pickers that I saw there, now there were pickers that had gone before us. John, and I'm not sure who else, had been at the house like a couple weeks before. On the day that I was there, it was Curious Picker. And I can't think of his first name. It escapes me right now. And Tennessee Picker, who I also couldn't name for you either. But both very nice gentlemen. They knew what they were looking for when they came in there. They picked things and left. Like they knew and I am one to sit and comp everything because I just don't know enough. And there was a lot there. There was so much stuff there. It was 2 floors, 3 bedrooms, the dining room, and then the living room all had stuff. And there was a few things sitting in the hallway. Scary doll. All right, David, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. So, Brennan. Yeah, Brennan is the Curious Picker. And what about Tennessee Picker is the other one? So anyhow, they were both really nice, and they had both. I think one of them picked up some of the other posters and things that have been up there, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it was big. I mean, it was a good thing my van was empty because it kind of took up like half the back of my van. So yeah, that's where that came from. It was only listed for less. I want to say maybe less than 36 hours, maybe a day and a half. It was up there. I think that's what it was. I'll go back and double check, but it wasn't very long. It just did not take long at all. Where did you say you heard? What's that?
Where did you say you heard about it?
When I went down to the reseller rally.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. So there was a reseller rally down in Cincinnati, and one of the gentlemen that organized it had also set up this private pick at the house with these ladies. So it was a little bit of drive away from where we were at. I think sorry, my cat's going through my things over here. It took, I think, about an hour to get there, but it was definitely worth it. I mean, I got other stuff there too, but that sale there paid for everything because I paid $150 for everything that I bought that day.
Nice.
Hang on one second. We got the cat. Come here, buddy. He's trying to make a home in my IKEA bag full of things.
Walnut.
Yep, this is walnut.
It's so cute.
Go say hello.
Kitty, kitty. Hey, kitties. Pretty kitty.
He's so not impressed. He has just that look.
Right.
All right, dude. You guys stay out of stuff. You ready? All right. Okay, I'm going to set him down outside the bag. There you go. Now
I posted this jelly, what's it called? Jelly, that London cat or bunny.
Oh yeah, jelly cat.
Yeah, it's a small strawberry one, and I put it like kind of high, but I don't know if I'm pricing it right, and I didn't know if you knew.
I'd have to look it up to see. And honestly, the only reason my Jellycat sold for as much as it did is because another eBayer messaged me and said, "Hey, you have this labeled wrong." Yeah. Yeah. So they told me what the actual color was, and I went back in and recomped it, and that color that they told me was selling higher.
Yeah, like it's weird because the UK sellers, it's a higher amount, and the ones here are lower amount. But I'm like, I looked it up on the retired jelly, whatever. What is it called?
Jellycat.
Jellycat. I looked it up on that site, and it was like out of stock. So I thought maybe it's worth more. I don't know. I have one watcher. I'm like, should I offer something? I don't know.
It's hard to say. I mean, with every animal, it's different. Every time of year, it's kind of different.
Right.
I mean, look at what's selling recently, and then kind of price close to that. I'm a price it high and put it on sale later kind of gal.
Yeah.
But
oh, go ahead.
I'm always surprised. Some people will come in and buy it at like a ridiculously high price, and there's others available at lower prices. So I don't know why.
They don't take the time to look or something.
Yeah. I put in a lot of pictures though. I really put in a huge effort to make sure that you can see all the details on my item. You can zoom in on them, and they've, you've got a minimum of 6 pictures plus measurements. So I don't know, but I'm a go high and let it set kind of guy.
Yeah. Well, I started doing 10% off on everything so that it would show up in sales, and it seems to have helped a lot. We'll see though.
Cool.
Yeah. Yes, but
I have about half my store on sale right now. But okay. Greg said why, but I don't know why what. So Greg, we're going to need some more information there. Oh, no. That's bad news. That's why he says that maybe that's what Greg was asking about the grizzly bears. Okay.
Oh.
That's sad. Very sad. Greg says, so that makes plush sell more. Well, I don't know. Possibly. I mean, it's kind of sad, but it could affect sales. I hope not.
Oh my gosh.
I hope not. So, okay. So I'm curious what everybody is working on tonight. Again, I am I've got some stuff that I need to photograph. I kind of mentioned at the beginning, Gail and I ended the last show last week saying that we were going to bring 10 items that are already photographed in and actually list them, because I tend to just photograph while we're here. And I failed. Hashtag fail, Tommy says. And so I am going to work on photographing a few things here tonight. I can show you guys also. I just went to a garage sale. I'm supposed to not be picking anything up. But this is a garage sale that my mom and I go to every year. It's up at the high school, and it's a fundraiser for their show choir. And it's huge. It wasn't quite as big this year. I don't know if they didn't spend time asking for more donations, or they just didn't ask for donations. So I'm not sure what that was all about, but I did pick up a few things. I did pick up a few things at the sale. I'm just going to laugh at the conversation and leave it over there. We'll just laugh at it.
Doing the challenge because I couldn't stop buying stuff.
So you don't have pictures either? I don't feel so bad then. No. Okay, so my mom wants to know what platforms are you selling on?
A little bit on Facebook, but just eBay, really.
So do you have the ability to ship things on Facebook?
Yeah, I haven't been doing it. I mostly just do local on there. Yeah.
I avoid it. I'm
really? What, the local you mean? Or
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely the local. Definitely the local.
yeah.
But I just haven't listed on. I have one thing listed on Facebook, and it's because I don't want to have to ship it. It's a mirror.
That's what I did. Anything
Yeah.
that was too big, I put on Facebook. I'm like,
Yeah.
please buy this. Like, I put the prices way lower on Facebook just to get rid of it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to ship it.
Okay, Tommy. Okay, so Tommy, you're not supposed to be auctioning yourself off. Just the clothing. Just the clothing. Do you know the brand UFOs? Seriously? Generic Crocs? I mean, you can get regular Crocs for that.
Yeah.
I think he's being silly. Okay, so you know how I swear off large things.
Yes.
I bought one.
So you did? What is it?
I did. Hang on, I'm going to show you. Let me grab it right here. I couldn't resist. It was $10. It was $10. It's the Jackal Lane Juicer Pro.
That's got to be worth something.
It weighs a ton.
Oh, man.
But they have a really good sell-through rate. And they're going for about $60.
Nice.
So I bought it. Against my better judgment.
It sounds like me. I tell my mom, I'm like, I'm not buying any more big things, you know? And I'll see something for cheap and I'm like, I just have to do it, you know?
Yes, I know. I know. I have participated. It looks like a flippin' good time has stopped in. Hello. He'd be naked if he sold the clothes. Well, I'm guessing he has plenty of clothes to wear and sell. So I didn't give my mom jewelry. She earned it. Last week I overbought. I way overbought stuff at an auction. And so my mom and my daughter went with me to pick it up. And thank God they did. Otherwise, I would have been there all day. And it took both of our vehicles to get everything out of there. But it was so cheap. It was so cheap. I couldn't not buy the stuff that nobody, but it was big lot. And it was more than I thought I bought. Once you get there and you see it. Well, the pictures looked like the things were small. They weren't.
Yeah.
So I bought a lot of glass. And hey Harry, thanks for stopping in.
Is that where you found that full or that Viking glass? Was it Viking or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the purple vase was in there. But okay, so for example, that vase was in a lot with like 10 clear cut glass compote that like we just took to Goodwill.
Yeah.
But it was $2.
It's worth it.
But we still had to haul it out of there.
Yeah, true.
So anyhow, my mom is cleaning jewelry that I gave her because she earned it because she helped me haul oh God, you guys would not even believe how much stuff it was. It was 41 lots and I paid $208. So like it was so cheap. I couldn't not buy the stuff. So anyhow, she came by today to take a look. What's that?
Where did you find that? Where did you see the auction at?
Okay,
what site?
So I was bidding on highbid.com, but like after you bid on there, then those auction companies get your email. And so this was a company I had bid on HighBid on one of their auctions, but they sent me an email for their local auction. So yeah, it was an email. It said, auction coming. Click here. I clicked there.
Right.
Is there a video coming? Sort of. We'll get you a video. Hey John, thanks for stopping in. Cincinnati Pickers here, guys. Excuse me. And what's that?
I need to look on high bid more.
No. There's a lot. There's a lot.
Right.
No, I love highbid.com. It's very easy. It's streamlined. They have done an excellent job with that website. Yeah.
I have to do that more. I'm still learning. Like I hear all you guys are like, I got this for $1. I got this for I pay more. I pay a lot more than what most that I see resellers paying,
Where are your auctions at that you're buying from?
Well, I do that bid Rust Belt a lot. The Rust Belt Revival or whatever. Facebook Marketplace. I was doing Route 8 auctions, but I stopped doing that because I really wasn't getting anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So highbid, you search by your zip code and you can put in like 50 miles, 100 miles, like however far you're willing to drive. You bid online and then you just go pick it up.
On highbid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, do you just pick one auction though, right? Like you just pick.
Yes, it's one auction at a time.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, my videos have been sparse lately. Thank you.
I'm so bad about watching and listening. Like I can only handle so much information, and I'm I just need to a mentally. And I want to support everyone, I also want to get more into the community or whatever.
Yeah.
And get people more.
Finding channels that do premieres, like Kat's channel, they do a lot of premieres over there. I'm trying to think who else does. Flippin' Fiasco does premieres. And actually Harry Humstone, he's on live quite a bit. And Tommy, obviously podcast, he's on live. So there's always chat over there too. So, when you subscribe to the channel, there's that little bell at the bottom. Just make sure you're getting all the notifications. Yeah.
I get them.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm not to have so much going on in my mind.
Yeah. I tend to turn them on and play in the background when I'm shipping or listing or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's definitely a good way to, if you have questions, which I don't mind answering your questions, please still send me your questions. But if you have a question and there's a group, you'll get a variety of answers, which is maybe better for you than just getting my input. Does that make sense?
I'm I have to. She's probably going crazy with my questions.
No, not at all. I don't mind at all, because I know I asked those questions all at some point too. And it was usually in a chat group like this. And I would say, I actually had one the other night. I was like, hey, how do I handle this? And it was totally random, had nothing to do with the chat, but people will answer.
Yeah. I
can't remember what it was. So yeah, definitely. Okay, so John just got a new rental house that he's moved his business into, and he's actually able to have sales in the house. So he's got I think I saw it on Instagram today. He's got pictures of his upcoming sale. So that should be fun. And John's the one that set up the pick where I got the Pokemon stuff. Okay, so Harry has a drink or 2 or 3 when he's live, which is fairly entertaining. So yeah, you just find a good group. And you do have to wade through the responses.
What, some people aren't the nicest or what?
Some people get annoyed with new sellers and they can be kind of mean and just give you bad responses. So you definitely need to find a group that you can trust.
Right.
Yeah. But then you're also going to get a variety of answers. And so then you just have to figure out what works best for you.
Okay.
Yeah. But definitely, I mean, you can tell, like, if you just sit and watch a chat, you can tell who the jerks are.
Right.
After a while, you're like, okay, yeah.
Have you ever gotten someone in your eBay messages that kind of takes it somewhere else?
Yes. Yes. You block them, delete the messages, and be done.
I was like, I was being nice at first, but then I'm like, oh, this is getting weird, so I just ignored it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing to do is ignore it. Excuse me, but make sure you block that buyer. Yeah, we were all newbies at once, and definitely people do forget that. I mean, you can fall into a rhythm pretty quick learning, but people do forget that there were new situations that they had to figure out at some point too on their own or with somebody else's help, which is annoying. Yeah.
I think it's cool when I see someone I can help because that tells me like I'm getting somewhere, and then to see them reach milestones like that I met, I'm just like so happy for them, and like I know what it feels like, So I don't understand why people would be, not cool.
And sometimes it's the people that have been in it like a really long time. It's sometimes it's people that don't want more competition. They think that it's going to affect their sales. Sometimes people just see the same question, and they're just like, instead of not answering it, they become jerks about it. Like the question's already been answered, So, so much furniture. Yeah. The furniture around here at auction goes very, very inexpensively because people don't want to move it. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. The glass goes sky high over eBay prices sometimes. Fenton glass around here, you just can't buy it. Unless you find something that has no clue what they have. It goes through the roof. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's the good stuff and the not so great stuff too, which is crazy.
Like Kat does furniture, right?
Yes, Kat does do furniture. She's been branching out. She's crazy.
I know she has that like building or whatever, but like I don't know how she fits all that stuff.
I don't
like I'm like I have stuff in every room. It's so bad.
I do too. I want you guys to know I got a storage unit this week.
I did.
I did.
Oh my God.
I did. Especially after that auction with the 41 lots.
Yeah.
In between the time that I bid on those online and before I picked it up, I went and got the storage unit. And I had already started moving some of the stuff that was here over there because I have so much that's not listed. Like I just want to keep the stuff that's listed over here.
Yes. Yeah.
So I am hauling everything that is not listed over there.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, thank you. John says, congrats on the storage unit. Yeah, it's necessary at this point. Either I have to stop buying or I have to sell more because I have too much to fit in the house right now. It was in the garage. It was, I'm here in this little room. We're calling it the eBay room. It's in the office.
Yes.
It's in my bedroom.
Yep, me too. That's what I was doing this morning and all day. I've been taking the stuff out of my bedroom because I'm like, I can't stand the feeling of it,
Mm-hmm. I was feeling kind of guilty, especially taking up all the space in the garage. Tim just had this like narrow spot where like the tiller and the mower, and he was trying to, he's forever moving this one out to get to that one. And I thought, I should probably move some stuff out of there. So it was a little bit of guilt involved in all that. Yeah. He didn't say anything. He absolutely did not say anything. He said it was fine. I felt guilty. Yeah. Yep. So we got the storage unit, and it's bigger than what I would have chosen, but it was the closest one. It was available the same day, and it wasn't a lot. It didn't cost a lot. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. Then I'll take the bigger one.
Yeah. Can I ask how much?
Yes. I'm for a 10 foot by 22 foot. I'm paying $69 a month.
69.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And I had looked at a 5 by 8 closet that was 55. So I think I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
And this is the closest one to me. I mean, it is literally a mile down the road.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Yeah. So, okay. So Greg says 5 different Ethan Allen pieces auction last weekend. None of them went, oh, wow, for over 50 and just wasn't, yeah. Hang on one sec. My computer battery just flashed at me. I'm going to grab a charger.
Okay.
As I knock over 10 things. This room is treacherous.
Oh my gosh.
This one's, I gave a quick scan of this room last week. That's a steal. Okay, so when the lady gave me the price, I said, oh, that's a great price. And she says, I wonder, she's like, we're always full. I wonder if we're, meeting the market or maybe we should be higher. And I'm like, no, this is good.
Right.
Like I try not to like
act like too excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so John was paying $80 a month for a 10 by 10. Yeah. Another thing too, John, like you're in a pretty metro area. I am in a tiny little town where it's cornfields, for miles till I get to the next town. Yeah. So that makes a difference too. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good price. I definitely appreciate it. That's going to work out well for me. Hardly. Now, I will say there aren't very many spaces available here. And when I talked to the gal, I said, I was really surprised you had space open. I said, I figured I was going to be calling to get on the waiting list. And she said the only reason she had space open was because the mechanics in the building next door to her storage units had 5 units and they moved to a different building. And so they cleared all those units out. And so she just happened to have 5 available. So I went online and looked at a couple of places. But this one was the closest one to me. And excuse me. That $55 unit was the only unit available at that location, which is just a little bit further. And then in the other direction, I hadn't checked their availability yet, but I stopped by. This company that I rented from, they only have a sign with their phone number on the gate. There's no website, and you cannot find them on the internet. Like they do not exist. So I went down there and grabbed her phone number and called. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, otherwise I would have been on the waiting list for sure. Copy that. 100. Wow. Yeah.
And
so I'm paying like half of that. Yeah, I know. That's what I wonder. Like, should we just buy some land and put up some storage?
Climate.
Definitely.
Wow.
Okay, mine is not climate controlled.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. It is a metal building that is insulated. The roof is insulated. And it is a vaulted ceiling, and so the heat does rise up. And I've been over there all this week, and it's been 80s and 90s, and it's a little warm in there. But once you get the door open and the air circulates a little bit, it's fine.
Yeah.
So,
are you gonna list from there, or are you gonna bring like a container home?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be going over there to grab a container and bring it home. Yeah. There's no electricity in there, and so I wouldn't you guys are sitting inside my light box. You know how I explain that all the time. So there's no electricity, so I couldn't take my light box over there. Yeah. I don't know that my contract allows me to work in there either. Currently, I do have a card table and 2 chairs in there because we're still sorting through all of the lots from the auction. So we are technically doing some work in there. Was a cat trying to escape? I don't know where he went. Oh, he's just across. Okay. Business model and storage units here. Don't remember the exact details. Absolutely nuts what the monthly rent was. Yeah. So the storage unit is for holding unlisted stuff. Yes, that is exactly what the storage unit is for holding unlisted items. And items, lots from the auction that cost $2 that were like 10 boxes that need sorted because I cannot sell everything in there because some of it's crap. So it's trash. There's some stuff I'm taking to Goodwill, like I'm just not willing to sell between $5 and $10 per candlestick kind of thing. And especially the glass and things that just don't sell very often. Don't even think about it. So now the dog's chasing the cat. Okay, sorry guys. So the pieces that just aren't selling very well and they're only selling at that $5 and $10 range, those are the ones that I'm just taking to Goodwill.
I'm debating. I go back and forth about that because I have so much stuff that's like not worth a lot. And I'm like, should I try to get a couple bucks out of it? Or
right.
should I give it away? I don't know.
Hey, John, thanks for stopping in. I'm at the point now where I don't mind sending things away because I have so much that still needs listed that will sell higher.
Yeah.
So but I did used to list everything, and there is crap in my store that really, every time I go to take it down, it sells.
Oh, really?
So I'm like, dang it, it sold for $6 plus shipping, and now I got to package that crap. So I do have things that low in my store.
Yeah.
I have a large, I don't know if I want to call it a collection, assortment. I have a large assortment of vintage wrapping paper that sell for $10 a piece. Those I don't mind.
Right.
I throw them in an envelope. So
yeah.
But they sell regularly.
When when you pack it, do you put like a cardboard in with it to keep it? Okay.
Yeah. I just have a box that I cut a flap off of and stick it in a bubble mailer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And those all go first class, so they're super easy.
Yeah.
So I guess just depends on how much time and effort you want to put into that, or if you have other things that you'd rather put that time and effort into. So I'm assuming you have things that are not listed.
Oh God, I probably have a couple thousand. I'm not even joking.
No, that's why I started the hashtag 1,000 item listing challenge, because I literally have at least 1,000 items that I could list.
At least, yeah.
And I just bought more.
I'm glad I'm not alone on that.
You are not alone. Yeah. Oh, yeah. John's laptop was dying. Okay. Flipping a Time says I sell low buck like stuff and lots. Oh, okay. So if you have,
True.
I have done that before. And actually just today I had a bunch of these little dolls. Have you ever heard of Melanie's Mall?
No.
They look like a mix between a Barbie and a Polly's Pocket. And anyhow, I had a bunch of those, and they were not worth separating into the little sets that they came in. And so I just put them all together, and they sold for $25. But I did notice when I went to list them that they sell very regularly. So if you ever come across Melanie's Mall,
interesting.
These little dolls.
Yeah. What year are they from, or decade or whatever?
I have no idea.
Oh.
They you know how like Mattel puts dates and stuff on the back, and Polly Pockets have dates. These had nothing. They didn't even have their names on them. I had to Google image them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I am so glad you told me about that. So.
I'm sure I heard it from somebody on YouTube. Okay, so Tommy says 50 items I still need to take out as well. Low dollar crap. Yeah. And I'm not short listings, since eBay gave us so many extra listings with the new program in the store. Like, I'm never running out of listings. So it's not like I need to take them down to make room for other stuff, but I still have it. I just feel like every time I go to like pull it off the shelf and take it to Goodwill and delist it, it sells.
Right.
Greg could find something to do. Yeah. In each of you, I'm sure.
I went to do a sale. This was like a month ago or something. and I did anything that was over 100 days. I think I did like 25% off, or I forget.
Yeah.
I ended up selling like the lowest, cheapest stuff. This one, I sold a brandy snifter glass for $427. And it
Yep.
was not worth it.
I know. And that's the stuff that goes on sale because it sits for so long. And that's what I do too. When I run my sales, I do anything 120 days and over, I do like 40% off.
Right.
And so, yeah, I think my most recent sale, my lowest price was like $627.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's the stuff that sells.
Right.
Absolutely. It does. Wait, I missed something. Oh, wait. Okay. Flipping Good Time. I do not know your name. If you would like to share that, that would be awesome. But you don't have to, obviously. Bought a bag of small plush, listed 5 Neopets from McDonald's for $15.84. Yeah. If you can get lots of those toys and lump them together, they definitely sell better. And then we're still finding illegal things to do in these storage units.
Like,
oh, it's Steve. Thank you, Steve. Good to see you. So don't rent your storage units to Tommy and Greg is the lesson that we're learning tonight. There's tonight's lesson. All right, let's wrap this up. We're done. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy for sure. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a few things I got tonight besides the juicer that are smaller. Of course, Vera Bradley. So I got a pencil case. I think this one was 50 cents, but it's in really good shape.
a good deal.
A set of, okay, so this whole bag was $5, and it has 4 Starbucks Grande.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it just says Grande on the bottom, but it says Starbucks.
Those will sell. On
the front. So I got a set of 4 of those, and they're just this kind of like pale gray, almost blue, light blue color. But yeah, I figured that was pretty good. I looked them up, and like one by itself had sold for 15. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I got 4 of them.
One at a time.
These I'm probably going to keep.
Okay.
They are copper string lights that are snowflakes.
Oh, cute.
I don't know if you guys can see the color of those. But yeah, I might end up keeping those.
Cute.
I did not comp them out, so I don't know what they would sell for, so I might change my mind and sell them.
Right.
And then I've had really good luck with Mexican pottery.
Yeah, me too.
This is a strange one, though. I've not seen this before where it says lead free.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm not quite sure, but anyhow, it's this 3-legged bowl.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that was 50 cents. These must have been 50 cents. Now these say San Antonio.
Nice.
So I don't know if that's like San Antonio in Mexico.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. But anyhow, I got 2 spoon rests that both say the same thing on the back.
Cool.
So, this one says La Hacienda. So I don't know what the difference is, but I've had really good luck with all the blue and white and the colorful ones. So
yeah.
For 50 cents, I was willing to take a chance on those. And what else? Oh, I don't know if this is going to sell, but it was $0.25. It's from Pampered Chef, but it's got like all these like salad dressing mixing recipes on it.
I bet.
So, but we'll see. If not, I'll keep it at home. So the sale wasn't very good. The stuff wasn't very good. Usually this sale is really good, but they didn't accept donations for very long this year. Like it was really short. They threw it together. So we're going to go back on fill a bag day and see, but I spent about $30. I've got some more craft supplies and flameless candles that I bought. Okay. Tommy says, I have a theory about stale items tank traffic. Okay. Factually, we know every store has a traffic limit based on how much criteria we don't know. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah. I don't know if that's, I mean, I don't have any sense of whether or not that's affected my traffic in the store.
Interesting.
I guess if I take them all down, then we'll see. No storage units for you guys. Yeah, it would be a time-consuming task, yeah. But if it's things that like aren't selling, it's not a bad idea to take them down and be done with them.
Yeah.
Like
how long do you feel is where you're like, this is probably not going to sell?
Right.
6 months or something? Or
and I have stuff that's sat over a year.
Yeah, okay.
So Greg said, is that for coffee? It is not. It does look like a French press, but it's actually this like spiral thing at the bottom, and it's for mixing salad dressing because it's got I don't know if you can see at the top, it has the name of all the dressings that you can make.
Oh, cool.
And then the recipe down below.
Yeah, that's really neat.
Yeah. But it's from Pampered Chef and people like that brand. So
right.
Yeah, no, that is not for coffee. Jen's here. Welcome, Jen. How are you?
My cat's standing in front of the chat.
Oh.
I can't see what people are saying. She's like,
And
no, pay attention to me.
So here's Anfisa. Do you follow Anfisa? She's up in Alaska and does a lot of clothing.
I recognize that name.
Yeah, that's a good one to follow there too.
I'll take it. Oh, I missed.
And all of the hellos. Hello. Glad you're all here. So I was just sharing a few things I picked up at a yard sale today that I am going to photograph. I'm going to accomplish some work today. I know it's over an hour and I haven't photographed anything. We had a lot to talk about tonight.
Right.
Catching up to do. We had some introductions. We needed more information. So I am going to start photographing these things. Gosh darn it. And I'm not even starting with the sale item. I'm starting with the stuff from last week that I never finished. Stuff over a year old. Yes, I'm definitely much more picky. That's why a lot of the stuff from the auction is not staying, even though I bought it. I did buy it. But it was so cheap. It was like $2.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely look for things with a higher sell-through rate.
That's the problem, like, because I am getting pickier, but I still have all that stuff from before.
So. Yeah, I am there too. I definitely like there's some men's ties that I really, I just need to take those down, be done with them, admit defeat,
right.
Just take them back to the Salvation Army and say, here, you can have it back.
Right.
Your $2.99 tie did nothing for me. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. Oh, tape measure. Where's my tape measure?
I hate when that happens.
I always have a tape measure up here.
Right.
But I cleaned up earlier. And
that's your problem right there. You cleaned up.
I did. Should not have. It's usually like the one thing that I leave right in front of me besides my camera is the tape measure. Oh, I don't think I have the patience for this tonight. I might just throw in the towel and just be done. The tape measure just is going to be my downfall tonight. Okay, so some people make fun of me because I tape measure everything. I measure every item that I put up there. I don't write it in the description, but I always take a picture with the tape measure next to the item. It never, ever, ever fails. The one I put up without measurements is the one that somebody's going to write to me about.
Right.
And it happened twice last week. It was the red purse and something else. I had to dig out and measure. I can't remember what it was now. But there were 2 less. Luckily, those buyers did buy them. But
yeah.
Don't give up. Yes. Oh, I found it. No, that's not it. Dang it. It just looked like it. Whew. All right, let's take a deep breath. It's silver, right? It's not the yellow one. I'm pretty sure I'm looking for the silver one. Did it fall?
Sold any golf clubs?
I have never bought a golf club to resell. I've looked at golf clubs, but I swear to you, the only golf clubs I have ever seen at my Goodwill, at Salvation Army, and even today at the garage sale are Wilson. That is it. That is all I find. I don't know if other people are getting to them before I am, or if people just aren't. I mean, there's a couple golf clubs around here, but I don't know how popular golf is. No, my answer is no.
I bought like left-handed a bag. It was like $10, and I don't know. Like I don't even know how to ship those things.
You get the free priority mail tubes.
I have those, but like it went in the end. Do you need to bubble wrap it, or you just stick it in there?
I mean, you might want some packing paper so it doesn't jiggle around in there too much. Yeah. I don't know that you need to bubble wrap it.
Okay.
I mean, you know, they're used for hitting things, so if something hits them, I'm assuming they're.
I didn't think about that.
I'm guessing they're gonna. Okay, I'm gonna look behind the computer real quick. Hang on, guys, because that's. Nope. No idea. I've no.
But anybody.
I don't think anybody would have grabbed it out of here. But. So Tommy recommends selling golf clubs. Oh, he does say bubble wrap them. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just the head of the grip, so not the whole thing.
And grip. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So if anybody has recommendations on where I could find tape. Did I borrow it to measure something else? I don't think I did. I took it outside to measure the Pokemon box, but I brought it back in after that because I've used it since then.
It's right in front of you and you just don't see it.
I would bet money, yeah. That's why I was looking maybe to see if it fell.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too.
But I don't see it.
Buy a bag of golf clubs. Do you guys sell the bags separate and do the clubs all separate?
Did you buy a full set? Do you know?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's full. I don't know if it's full. I don't know anything about them, but
yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know if I should do it piece by piece, or I don't know.
There's a guy.
I know that guy.
Casey.
What is it?
Is it SC Treasures? I think.
I know what you're talking about.
Tons of free paper.
Sell them on Mercari, the bags.
Okay, yeah, because the shipping's crazy. It's much better on Mercari when you have a big item like that.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
Yeah. They just their tiers and the way that they ask you to price things is better for large items over there.
Nice.
Okay. I know where there is another tape measure, so you're in charge for like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
What is? For shipping a bag.
No, you go in the kitchen and get me a plate of pizza and bring it in here, please. Sure. That's a good idea. Thank you. I got one.
Found it?
Yeah. Well, no, it was a different one. I knew it was out there. Okay, so you're gonna have to look up the clubs and see if they're worth piecing out. Yeah, and I just don't know anything about them. I know not to buy Wilson. I know enough
I want
not to buy Wilson clubs.
like a good brand, but I guess
Who was it? Julian over at Bearded Thrift Machine.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, he's got a good series on golf clubs.
Yeah.
Can I have one more?
Okay.
All right, thanks. So I'm having Elizabeth bring me a couple pieces of pizza. Now that I found my tape measure, I'm going to finish this one item, and then I'm going to eat my dinner. Because, this is a productive show. Okay, so Steve says, ping is king. So if you find ping, thank you. Oh, I don't eat that kind.
Mom.
No, I'm not kidding. I need 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get it right. We'll get it right. Okay. So if it's a standard nylon bag, shrink wrap and put contractors' bags.
Contractor's bag.
Trash, the big black trash bags.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's a leather cart bag, shrink, bubble, and box. So the shrink wrap. Thank you, sweetie.
Welcome.
The stuff that you heat up with like your hair dryer. The shrink wrap.
No.
Yeah, you can buy it in a roll at Joann Fabrics. Excuse me, I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. Okay. Yeah, you can buy shrink wrap on a roll at Joann's. I'm sure you can probably get a bigger roll cheaper on Amazon, but yeah.
It sounds difficult, but maybe not.
Well, I mean, it's not any more difficult than like shipping your glass and stuff. It's just a
Getting
bigger
the
piece to wrap. Yeah.
yeah.
That's like with that Pokemon stuff. Like I just had to make sure I had a box big enough. I just crammed a bunch of paper in there. I did bubble wrap the 2 displays that were kind of that stuck out from the cardboard. I
Yeah.
bubble wrapped those, but other than that, I just put paper in there.
Oh my God, $500.
Nice.
Crap. That's what I need.
So watch for Budweiser.
Breakables are pain in the butt sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. And it took a couple of broken orders
Yeah. Yeah.
to get me where I'm at, where like I haven't had any broken orders since then. It's much easier to sell clubs than breakables. Yeah. But I'm not interested in clubs. I have 0 interest in golf clubs. I should, because there's money, but again, I don't come across them often either. So
I don't have no clue what this is worth, but I just bought a like wooden display case with 42 golf balls in it. I don't know what it's worth. I paid $20. I'm like, it's got to be worth at least that,
You don't know where the golf balls are from?
Nope. I don't know anything. I just started. I'm like, well, $20. I'm like, I don't know.
Just had a feeling about it, or what?
What's that?
You just had a good feeling about it?
Kind of, I guess. I looked up one golf ball. It was a like an 8 ball, but
Mhm.
golf ball. And that was like worth $5, and I'm like, well, if all these are worth $5, then I don't know. But I would probably just sell it the way it is, because it's exact amount in the case and everything,
Yeah.
But I'm gonna look up and see like a few of them just to see how much. I hate to look up every single one, but like, what if one of them's worth like a lot? I don't know.
Well, like with that Viking vase the other day, I knew that vase had value, and that whole lot was $2. And I knew, obviously, that at least one item was going to pay for the whole lot. And so that's actually, a pretty decent way to look at it. Like if one piece is going to pay for the whole lot, and that you can still make profit on the rest of the lot.
Yeah.
Okay, what is Tommy telling us now? Golfers buy stuff from courses. Okay. I know Masters, anything with like Masters on it is fairly popular.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the high-end golf courses are to look for.
Right.
I don't know the names of them.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna have a pizza discussion real quick.
I've been
I like-
pizza for like 2 weeks. I should just go ahead and get it.
I like Hawaiian pizza. I
Yeah.
put pineapple on my pizza, and I get it with ham and bacon, and it's really good.
That sounds good.
But somebody missed the memo at Papa John's tonight because it should have been half Hawaiian and half pepperoni.
Uh-huh.
But I got the Hawaiian and all over pepperoni. So I have pepperoni on my Hawaiian pizza,
Oh man.
and I'm not liking it.
Oh man.
I am taking the pepperoni off. But yes, pineapple belongs on pizza.
Yeah.
That's my stand. I do like it. For sure. Now let's see what kind of comments we get from that. Pineapple, yay or nay, all? Tell us what you think. The bacon makes it, though, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Bacon's good with anything.
Uh-huh. Sorry. I'm starving.
I had Chipotle at around 5.
Yeah. At 5, I was at the garage sale.
No.
No, we had a Papa John's delivery guy. We just had straight delivery. I don't think so now. Hey, Tim. Is Tim out there? Oh, apparently nobody is out there. So, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was just a regular delivery guy.
How do you tell? Oh, never mind. I see it.
Yep, it does. I mean, we call it ham, but we had to order it as Canadian bacon and bacon.
Yeah.
I wonder if you guys had a shortage of drivers. I know a lot of businesses here are very short on staff. We have 2 Wendy's and only one has an open lobby because they can't get anybody to work.
I'm kind of surprised, like how many people need workers now because the vaccine's out and everything.
Yeah. We had McDonald's one night. I think it was last week or the week before. But they are putting job applications in everybody's bag.
Oh wow!
When you go through and get carry out.
Burger and a job.
Yeah. But our Burger King's offering like $14 an hour, guys.
I saw like all the places
Yeah.
really going up.
It's crazy.
Yeah. 15. Wow. Wow, and they still can't get anybody?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I don't understand it.
Our factories around here are short-staffed.
Wow.
Crazy.
17 for Target.
Yep. It's crazy. Okay. I think some of the messages. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. But
I thought the stimulus checks stopped though. Or are they still coming out?
I think if you have kids.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Jen. I don't think that I want a donut for dessert. But we do have a bag of peanut butter M&Ms on the counter in there. That might work. But yeah, the pizza's good.
I could go for some peanut.
The peanut butter ones are my favorite, though.
Wow. Wendy's.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, sign-on bonuses. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm seeing a lot of places offer bonuses. Yeah.
I would
For 3 months.
think teachers would be jumping to that stuff, you know,
Mhm.
especially.
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
Sorry.
Like, I don't think Sarah's gotten any more checks.
Where's she working?
What's that?
Where's she working?
UH.
Mm. Oh, you mean the stimulus checks?
Yeah. I heard she said something about that they're going to be doing, if you have a kid, like $300 a month.
Mm.
But that's all. I don't know.
I think that replaces your child tax credit too. So I think you can decline them.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I have a problem now. He wants pizza. No pizza for you. He got brave and tried to get up here.
What's that one's name?
Oval.
Opal?
Oval.
Oh,
just like the shape.
Okay.
Yes, we have a cat named Oval. Just it was
like the way she lays or something.
No, when he first came in, the girls had let him in and fed him, and he kind of never left, so he had to have a name.
Oh yeah.
And Elizabeth named him. She was still pretty little, and I think Oval was the shape of the week that week at preschool.
Oh, that's cute.
So I think that's how we ended up with that one.
That's unique.
Yes, that's fun when we go to the vet's office.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But he's crazy too. He's so weird.
So do you think you'll make the 750 listings this month?
No. Okay, so if you guys haven't heard, Paul over at Philly Flipper. Now I will make an honest effort, but I don't think I'll get there. Paul at Philly Flipper has challenged everybody to 750 in July, and he's even admitted, you know, as we're just a week into July, that it's harder than he thought it was going to be. But I have listed more in the last few days, excuse me, than I typically do. So at least I've got that.
Right.
Excuse me. But like right now I should be photographing him eating and talking. It's not working out very well. You know, it's funny. It's so different. Like when this is on Gail's channel and like she's doing the talking, like I get lots of work done.
Right. Right. Yeah, now you're like the
yeah, now I feel like I just have to chat the whole time, which I don't mind. I mean, obviously, I've got plenty to say. I just carry on. I feel like I'm rambling, but
no.
Maybe not.
You're good.
So, anyhow, that's
I decided to do some auctions this week, which I never do because I feel like I don't have much success with them.
Mm-hmm.
But I did. I put my charm bracelet or charm necklace from when I was little, so I'm kind of sad about it. I'm like, I don't know if I should have put it on there, but I'm kind of in the middle on it.
Mm-hmm.
I have one bid. I just hope it sells decently. I have one bid for 99 cents right now.
Now, when you put up an auction, you should start it at a price that you're okay selling it at.
Yeah.
You don't have to start at 99 cents.
Right. I was hoping it would get people more like into it, you know, but
depends on how much demand there is for that style.
Yeah. But one of them, good. It was like, that's at 36 right now, and I started that at 99 cents.
Okay.
Which it's not bad. I'll take 36.
Yeah.
Hopefully it goes up more. I don't know.
Jen is going to be at the hospital all day tomorrow. Well, I hope that's nothing serious. Yeah, it is. That's what I like to do. I do like to load up my phone with as many pictures as I can. And like right now, I'm literally like out of pictures. I
Oh,
usually always have something on my phone that I can list if I'm sitting still somewhere.
I got another email from Apple that I'm about to run out of space. So I have to pay $9.99 a month.
Yeah. So are you not deleting your pictures? What's that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know why Sarah's trying to call me because she knows I'm doing this.
So as soon as I upload my pictures to eBay, I delete them.
Yeah, that's what I wish I would have done that. I got 6 months worth of pictures to delete.
Well, I mean, it's easy enough to go through and select them
Yeah.
and delete them.
It is. Well, I just learned the faster way to do it.
Yeah.
Before I was doing like one, like, the not the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
So now I know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can be daunting if you're thinking you have to open every one of them.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I had some other. Okay, so Anfisa, she's deleting pictures as she goes. Excuse me. She lists a lot. So I can't imagine her keeping all those pictures.
The pictures don't save in your gallery. Mine automatically do.
I use my phone, the pictures don't save.
Don't yours automatically?
Yeah, mine on. Oh, okay. So if you open the eBay app,
Yeah.
and you take the pictures from there,
Yeah.
they don't save to my phone. No,
I thought mine did save. Maybe they don't.
mine don't. But I don't like doing that because a lot of times I have to adjust the lighting in my pictures, or they just don't photograph the same using the app as they do with me just using my camera.
Okay.
I feel like they come out really dark with
Yeah.
the same lighting. So I'm not sure why they do that, but the eBay editing software, other than cropping your photos, is just useless.
What?
The eBay, you can edit your pictures in eBay,
Yeah.
but there's just like a couple of options.
Right.
And cropping the photos is okay, but any of the other options in there are just useless. They don't.
I know. Like how it would make the background white. Mine never does the object correctly.
Yeah. I feel like I always have to go in and outline it and fix it, and
Yeah.
I just don't even mess with it. Okay, so Tommy's theory on listing challenges. They entice people to list easy junk, your easy stuff, yeah. So you can tell people how many they listed. Totally backwards of how eBay works. I want to brag about 0. I don't list stuff just to list it. I'm listing 1,000 items that I have that I want to list because I've weeded out the junk at this point. So I don't know. For some people, it's motivating and useful, and others it can be just for show.
If I feel like I can reach the thing, then I'll go for it. But once I'm like, I'm not reaching this,
and you're like, I'm out.
All right.
That's like I started off tonight's show. I'm like, listen, this is not happening. That was only 10. No, I just think I forgot about the garage sale tonight. Otherwise, I would have real quick photographed 10 little things for tonight that I could have done, like all the Barbie stuff that's waiting to be photographed.
And there was a Facebook Marketplace, all these little Barbie accessories and outfits for $10, and I looked up a couple of them, and they were definitely worth getting.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, it was pending pickup, and they sold. I'm like, dang. But there's this other one. it has 2 big Barbie houses, like a 3-drawer case of like clothes. There's like 60 Barbie dolls, like a car, and they want $200. Would you do that, or would you say no way? That's way too much.
I wouldn't want the big stuff, so I wouldn't do it.
Okay, but do you think that's worth? Like, would you say that's worth 200? Or
You could still make a profit on that.
yeah, I'm debating. I thought about offering like 175 or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, if it's sat there,
But
nobody else has put an offer on, you might as well.
right.
But do you need the stuff?
Sure, it was 280. What's up?
But do you need the stuff?
Right, I know. No,
The $10 stuff, I would have been like, yeah, absolutely.
right, definitely. And that's tiny. All in a little bag, you know.
Okay.
I saw that something about an earthquake popped up on my phone.
Was it bad?
I didn't like read it. I just
Let me take a peek here real quick.
5.9.
It's not little.
A wide area. My friend lives out there. I'll have to mess it.
Yeah. 5.9.
Oh God. It was the first earthquake I ever experienced. I was terrified. And she was like, it was no big deal, you know? Like, it sounded like someone was running across the roof. Like, it was so freaky. And she's like, this happens all the time. I'm like, we just have different, like, she was saying how, like, what was it? I don't know if it was tornadoes or whatever it is that we get out here that she doesn't get. She's like, I can't handle that either, you know?
Right.
So, oh, no. She's like, how do you drive in the snow? Like,
yeah, because if they don't go in the mountains, they really don't experience the snow.
yeah.
But it can be bad out there the further east you get.
Right.
And there's some areas where they like won't even let you go past it unless you have chains on your tires because the snow is so bad.
For real? Wow.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah. I don't know that I've ever experienced one. There weren't any in San Diego when I was there. And I mean, every once in a while we get one here in Ohio, but I've not been where they are.
Yeah, I've never felt one here.
I'm starving. That was a lot of work going through that yard sale.
Right? You burned all those calories.
I got some steps in.
Yeah.
And Fisa, is that often then? Well, you said often up here, but I mean, like how often? Like weekly?
Where is that? Alaska?
Yep, she's up in Alaska.
Okay. I remember that.
Okay, a couple times a year. Yeah. I don't know that I would appreciate having that happen a couple times a year. I don't think so.
Oh, 5 to 10 a year.
Yeah.
A time limit of an hour. What does she mean?
Oh, so when the yard sale opened up at 5:00, and to get in today, it was a $5 fee because it was the first day.
Uh-huh.
And in order for me to get back here in time to be on live at 7, we could only shop for 1 hour, so we were kind of power shopping through there. But at one point, I just had so much stuff I had to go and set it down and make a pile. And then we went back in and found a couple more things, and by then it was past 6. So we got in line to check out, but yeah, we kind of had to power shop today. Otherwise, I would have sat there and gone through everything because I paid me $5 to go in. I want to have my time there. But it's a fundraiser for the kids, so I didn't mind too much not being able to find stuff today. I mean, I spent $32, I think, on
Nice.
everything.
Wow.
I think I have the hiccups now.
Where did you find out about that reseller rally? Just like on YouTube or something?
Excuse me. I think I have hiccups now. Yeah, John, the Cincinnati Picker.
Yeah.
I watched his channel, and he was one of the organizers.
Okay.
And Lonnie over at Shed Flips, I watch him every once in a while, but he had mentioned it on his channel too. And then some people would talk about it like in chats like this.
Yeah.
You'd see people saying, "Hey, who's going to the rally?" and stuff like
Man, I gotta get back in. I gotta get in more.
that. I cut out time on Facebook, and I spend more time on YouTube than I do on Facebook. I've almost completely cut it out, but I can't not go on Facebook because I run our service unit Girl Scout page over there.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I do, at least like once or twice a day, I'll go check in over there.
Yeah.
But I've kind of replaced that with YouTube.
Yeah.
Premieres and lives and whatever I can find to listen to in the background when there's not a live. I prefer a live in the background. I mean, because then I can give my 2 cents every once in a while.
Yeah.
Right. The premieres pop up and they're really random. Some people schedule them at the same time, but I find most of them don't.
So that's how your mom earned the jewelry, huh?
No.
Oh.
Mom got the jewelry by helping me pick out the 41 lots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was a lot of work. Between the 3 of us, I think it took like 5 hours.
Oh, wow.
We had to wrap, pack, load.
Oh my.
Yeah. We were there for quite a while. I mean, somewhere between 4 and 5 hours. Yeah.
Wow.
And we got there with just my van, and I was like, guys, this isn't all going to fit.
Right.
So I kept packing, and the 2 of them went to get my mom's car. And I thought they were going to bring my van back, but they just brought her car back. But her car, we filled like seats down. Kayla was holding stuff all the way to the ceiling. Yeah. So, yeah, Mom said it was an adventure. It was an adventure in me learning what not to do.
Right.
Now, I've bought big groups of lots before, and we did have to call Tim to bring the truck the one time.
Oh, yeah.
But I will say for that one, they didn't picture everything that was in the lot. It just said 20 boxes.
Oh, wow.
Which should have been my clue, right? Yeah, so we filled my van. Actually, I had won 2 auctions that day, and Kayla and I had gone. There was an antique store that was closing. And so her and I had gone and picked that up, come back to the house, dropped it off. And then our second pickup was here in town. So I figured, I'd go get the other one first and then come back in town. And her and I got the van almost crammed full. And I had to call Tim and say, hey, you got to bring the truck over here.
Oh, my God.
I don't remember. We might have had stuff in her car too. I can't remember.
Wow.
But I didn't learn from that one. The memory faded.
Right.
Still trying to get pizza. Attempt number 2. Here you go, buddy. So, yeah, but it was an adventure. My gosh. I brought a few boxes and some packing paper and things, but we ran out of the boxes I brought really quickly, and thankfully they had some boxes there, but I'm glad when I went to the store, I was only going to grab 1 pack of packing paper, and I grabbed 2. Thankfully, because we used almost both of them.
Yeah. Right.
All right, Steve, have a good night. Thanks for coming in.
Bye.
So that I was really glad that they had boxes available.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot is bringing I bought like multiple bags, like fabric bags.
Yeah.
And I like those more than boxes a lot of the time. Not for everything, but
I had ordered the plastic tubs
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
like
yeah.
these. Oh, you can't see them. The ones that are usually in my back. Oh, here. Oh, you still can't see them. Okay, so like the ones that are usually in my background that are stacked up here. I had ordered more of those, and the plan was to fill those.
Yeah.
And they did not arrive on time.
Oh.
They got here like half an hour after I left. So
Are you kidding? Oh man.
well, I mean, but that's why I had thrown boxes in the van just in case.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was really hoping those would get here on time. So, but they did not. But that's okay.
This guy was giving away like a ton of tubs. This was a month or so ago, but they didn't have lids. I think there's a few lids, but they were free, so I got them. They're still sitting over here. Like, am I like, I don't know. I just keep putting stuff in the cardboard boxes and put them on the shelves, you know?
Yeah. I guess if they're going on shelves, you don't really need the lids.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Now they're going to need cleaned out because they've been sitting outside.
Yes. Well, they didn't get cleaned or just dried.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just dust them off. They as I was bidding things on the auction, they did have like 4 or 5 lots of plastic tubs that I also bid on, but they got so ridiculously high, I might as well just go to Walmart and buy some.
Right.
So I was like, well, forget that. I mean, yeah, it would have been convenient, but they all got bid up. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna mess with that.
Yeah, some stuff I see people go so high, and I'm like, you guys could just literally go buy that on whatever other site for less.
Yeah,
it's like they don't. People just don't look around, I guess.
Well, that's like the Fenton glass over here, and I don't know if there's just so many collectors that it's that competitive, and maybe these collectors don't shop online. But the Fenton glass here, just like you can't get it.
Yeah, yeah,
it's impossible. Now, I will take that back for 1 second. I did get some Fenton glass, but just a couple of pieces here and there in those lots that I was buying.
I got 2 pieces. One, unfortunately, well, I got 3, but one was a chip, unfortunately. One's a bowl, and then I think it's like I forget what it is. It's some type of animal, but there's 2 of them, and one of them like is broken. So
the animals usually do really well.
Right. I gotta list those still.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
sometimes I wonder, I'm like, what do I have that I forgot about that's like really worth, more than
Yes. Like I know there are things.
Yeah.
In particular, I know there's this, it's a cake stand, but you can flip it over and make it into a punch bowl, and it's got this Christmas print on it. I forget what company it is, but I've got it with the original box. And so I know if I get that out and photograph it, it's probably going to sell pretty quick for really good money.
Yeah.
But I haven't brought it in the house.
Right.
like, but I listed like those dolls and they sold, like, I listed that vase and it sold, and that's like new stuff, but that one would probably sell just as fast and is just as easy to photograph. Right. I don't know. It's so weird, the things that I grab to take pictures of. I
usually grab whatever's like right there. I don't do much digging. I'm just like, looks good. I'll take that.
Well, yeah. So like the stuff that I brought in from the garage sale today will probably get listed before anything else because
it's right there.
I should have taken it straight to the storage unit is what I should have done, because eventually if I don't list it, that's where it's going to go anyhow.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's another bag right beside it from the estate sale. That's so the lady that calls me for estate sales, she had 2 houses. I would say it was last week. It was either last week or the week before. But she had 2 houses ready. And so she set up a time for my mom and I to go through. We went through the big house first, and then there was a smaller house that we went through. But all of that is still, that didn't go to the storage unit either. But I think I bought this stuff before I had the storage unit. I think is why that's in here.
Do you do labeling yet or no? I don't either.
I'm regretting it big time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've talked myself into believing that I don't need to do that because this is my workout, lifting these bins and looking for stuff.
Right.
But I mean, it's really stupid. It's such a waste of time.
Like times I'll really like have a hard time finding something and I get so much anxiety and I'm like,
yeah,
oh my God, where is this?
There's only one thing ever that I couldn't find and I had to cancel the order.
Really? Oh God.
Mm-hmm. Just one.
Did you ever find it?
No.
Oh wow. Huh.
I don't know if I gave it away and forgot to take it down or if it got mixed in with another order. I have no idea what happened to it.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
But it was small. I will say it was 3 of the little grocery gang Twinkies.
Yeah.
And they were in a plastic bag. No, I never did find them. Not at all. I didn't.
Were they cool about it?
Huh?
Was the person cool about it?
They didn't say anything. They didn't leave me a negative feedback. They didn't reply to my message with my apology. I just canceled the order. I mean, I sent them an apology, but
yeah.
There was something a couple weeks ago and I was really stressing because it was like I was getting down to, because I have 2-day shipping handling and I was getting really close to the maximum where like I needed to get it shipped out.
Yeah.
And I was having trouble and I just finally found it. I think I was like looking for the wrong. Oh, it was that cardboard Precious Moments ornament. I was looking for something smaller.
Yeah.
Than what it was. Excuse me. So, but I did find that at the bottom of the box.
Okay.
So, but yeah, no, and especially the more I list, I really, really need to. And at first, I would fill a bin and I would know kind of like what I bought at the same time. And it would be, but now I get a bin that's half empty and I put new stuff in it.
Okay.
And then I can't remember where stuff's at.
Yeah. That's like, I kind of know, like I try to keep what I bought at that one sale all together.
Yes.
But now I'm like, I would really like to condense everything because I have a lot of space here and there.
Right.
But if I do that, I won't know where anything is.
I know. And I did move some stuff one time too. And I thought, oh my gosh, that was so stupid. Because then I really need to start.
Yeah, me too.
A better inventory system and I have small, medium, and large bins. And so sometimes I don't remember which size bin I put it in.
Yeah. Right.
So anyhow. Well, it's getting kind of slow here tonight, and I don't mind logging off a little early.
Okay.
And maybe I will get some work done.
Right.
Probably not, though. I'm going to go sit down and eat my pizza, the other half of it. But I appreciate you coming on last minute with us tonight.
That was fun.
Cool. Thank you. All right. I'm going to end the broadcast. It'll just take 1 second here. If you are still here, thank you for hanging out with us, and we hope you have a good night.